Good evening. Let us discuss today's current affairs. Decision whether Masood Azhar is an international terrorist or not is going to be taken today in the United Nations organization. China might take its final call on the issue today. Let's see whether the Jaish-e-Mohammed chief will get the status of international terrorist, as he was very notorious, and when he gets the stamping of international terrorist, definitely there will be adverse effects on terrorism, particularly Pakistan sponsored terrorism. Ministry of Home Affairs have issued notice to Rahul Gandhi to declare that whether he has held any other country's citizenship, as the Member of Parliament Mr. Subramanian Swamy have repeatedly told that Rahul Gandhi was a British citizen according to a company incorporated in Britain with its certificate of registration, certificate of incorporation, and also Rahul Gandhi is also having citizenship in Italy. Let's see and wait for the Rahul Gandhi's reply. But in India, our government will not accept dual citizenship. Indian citizen cannot have citizenship of other country. If any Indian citizen voluntarily acquires the citizenship of other country, he will forego Indian citizenship. For many important positions, including civil services, public representatives, MPs, MLAs, citizenship of India is compulsory, and Article 5 to Article 11 of the Indian Constitution deals with citizenship, and Indian Citizenship Act 1955 also deals with citizenship. Citizenship in India can be acquired in various ways, like by birth, by descent, by naturalization, by registration. By various methods we can acquire Indian citizenship. China is going to host Belt and Road Forum, the meeting of all the Belt and Road countries, who are more than 120 countries, next year in April. Xi Jinping have told the same in the recent past with respect to the next second Belt and Road Forum initiative 2 days back. And Sri Lanka banned burqas. As we all know, terror attacks and the recent backlash in Sri Lanka, burqas were banned in Sri Lanka, and there was still a terror caution in Sri Lanka. IS claimed that it have taken revenge on Syrian war. Whether IS have done it or not, there is no concrete proof, but IS is claiming that for Sri Lankan terror attacks, it is the reason behind it. April 29th is the International Dance Day. April 29th is the International Dance Day. And the most pathetic thing today is, in Gadchiroli, Maharashtra, there is heinous Naxal attack today. Gadchiroli, Maharashtra, heinous Naxal attack. Coming back, in Japan, today, that is April 30th, marks a beginning of new era called Reiwa era. Akihito is the first emperor. Akihito is the emperor. Today is very important in Japan on April 30th, Wednesday. This day marks a new era, ending of the old era and the beginning of new era in Japan. Japanese Emperor Akihito announced his abdication of power. After 200 years, for the first time, Japanese Emperor announced his abdication of power. Generally, abdication of power takes place only after the death of the emperor, but citing his old age, the 85 years old Emperor Akihito told that he is abdicating power. Abdicating power means ending of the old era and beginning of new era, and new era is called Reiwa era. Reiwa era. Prince Naruhito, Akihito's son, Prince Naruhito, He is going to be the 126th emperor of Japan. He is going to become the 126th emperor of Japan. Heisei era have come to an end. Heisei. Heisei era have come to an end and Reiwa era have started. Reiwa era have started. And there are many firsts with respect to Akihito, the last emperor. Today he abdicated his power. Akihito was the first royal person who married a commoner. He was a royal man who married a commoner. And Akihito got very good name by reaching common people, particularly during nuclear disaster, during tsunami and other disasters during volcano eruption in Japan. And Akihito is the first emperor in Japan's modern history whose era did not have a war. Akihito is the first modern emperor in Japanese history whose era did not ended with a war. And his son Naruhito might emulate his father in good nature and good contacts with people. And in Japan, the king is not head of the state, he is just symbol of state. Whereas in Britain, the queen is the head of the state. In Japan, king is the symbol of the state.